Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Achak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Okay? The peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, okay, of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And this is just a enumeration or characteristics, enumeration of the characteristics of the elect, okay, and things that we all have to strive to attain and perfect in this time, in the time that was given unto us, so that we can make our calling and election sure in this wicked kingdom, okay, as we are awaiting on Yahweh Shai to come and deliver us. Right. So this is John 17:6. I have made manifest thy name unto the man which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou givest them me, and they have kept thy word. Okay? So again, the characteristics of the elect is that, first of all, they would know the name of the Father, okay, which is Yahweh, okay, and the name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shai, okay, because you can't get to the Father but through Yahweh Shai, okay, so you have to have those important names, okay, you see. So the elect, as it says, the Yahweh Shai, okay, has made manifest the name unto those that belong unto the Lord, okay. If you belong unto him, you will know his name. What kind of child doesn't know his father's name? Okay, that would mean that you're a bastard, okay, because again, knowing the name of someone is a basic fundamental understanding, fundamental knowledge that you need to have to say that you actually know a person. Okay, if you don't know his name, how can you say that you really know the person? Okay, it starts with that, the name. Okay, it says here Hebrews 11, I believe. Let's see. Is it 11 or 12? Yeah, it says here, Hebrews 12, and I'll start at 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Okay, so if the Lord loves you, he's gonna chastise you. Okay, it says here, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Okay, so the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they go through things, man. Okay, as it says, when you depart from evil, you become a prey. Okay, the Lord is chastening us just as he chastised Yahweh Shai. As it says, yeah, the captain of our faith was made perfect through suffering. It pleased the Lord to bruise him. Okay, and the same process, okay, the process of the election, okay, the faithful men, okay, are found in the furnace of adversity. Okay, so we're all going through hell to purge us from our wickedness. Okay, you see, so that when we overcome those obstacles, okay, we're first off, we're nigh unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're closer unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai because he's the one that made us go through it, and through him we have been able to overcome those obstacles, those tribulations, those hardships that we faced. Okay, the whole situation was for us to draw nigh unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and again, once you come out of that situation, you resemble more and more unto Yahweh Shai, as unto a perfect entity through Yahweh Shai. Okay, from glory, you go from glory to glory. Okay, the whole situation ultimately for the glorifying of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, you see. So again, if you are of the elect, not only you will be chastised, okay, not only will you be chastised, but you will endure the chastisement. Okay, you see, that's a part of of being of the elect, as it says, Romans 8, near the end, and it says here, Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. And that's why it says to count the cost. Okay? You see? Following after Yahushua, like I mentioned, he that departed from evil becometh to prey. So now Satan has his eyes on you. Okay, and the world is gonna reject you, because if you were of the world, the world will love his own. Okay, but because you are of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Lord has taken you out of the world. Now you have become an enemy. Okay, you have become an opposition unto the world, and the world wants to eliminate you. So like the world wants to eliminate you. You see, eliminate you. So basically, it says. And again, it's for the sake of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that we're persecuted, okay? That we're being put to death. Not only in a sense physically, physically, okay. They attack us in the flesh. These demons want to attack us, want to get us to a carnal level to separate us from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay? You see. But again, if we endure those chastisement, okay, if we endure those afflictions, the Lord deals with us as with sons. Okay, there's a great reward. Okay, it says here, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach Yahushai our Lord. Okay, so again, the elect will endure even unto the end because they have faith. Okay, their faith is steadfast in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and His Word. Okay, you see, they're rooted, and they have a sure word of prophecy, which is the anchor of their faith. They're stable in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. You see, they're not moved to and fro into different doctrines. Okay, they're sure, they're fully persuaded that this is the truth, and they will walk therein in the path of righteousness, following after Yahushai unto the end. Okay, which will make them perfect, as Yahushai said unto that rich man, if you want to be perfect, keep the commandments, and above that, follow me. Okay, see, so again, the election will follow Yahushai, and nothing in this world present, visible or invisible, is going to be able to separate them from this knowledge and this truth. They will never reject Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because that is the truth. Okay, and they understand this. Okay, see, even unto death. Okay, you see, the elect will rather choose to die than to turn their backs on the Lord, man. Okay, you see, I'm trying to think. Another characteristic of the elect, is love. Okay, as it says here, John 13 and 35 and 30. John 13 and 34. A new commandment have I given to you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye shall also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love for one another. Okay, just as Yahushua loved the church, we are to love one another. Okay, because it says, which man doesn't love himself? Okay, that's pertaining to the relationship between a man and his wife. Okay, because again, the man is not, the husband is not supposed to hate his wife. Okay, teach her an evil lesson. Okay, he's supposed to teach her good things and love her, in the sense of taking heed to his marital duties. Okay, making sure she's taken care of. Making sure that he satisfies her sexually. Okay, and making sure that he does his duty as a husband, and the same goes for the woman to do her duty as a wife. Okay, see. So again, a man cannot. A man doesn't hate himself. Okay, so that's why he will love his wife, because they are one. Okay, you see, and just as we are all one in Yahushua, we're all one body, different members, but one body. Okay, so we have to love one another. Okay, we're supposed to hurt if a brother hurts. Okay, we're supposed to be in gladness if a brother is in gladness. Okay, you see, whatever situation we're in, we're supposed to be able to match the energy in a sense. Okay, you see, that's and again, when you go into the word love, it says here. It says here in 1 John 5 and it says here, I'll start at 1. It says here, for whosoever believeth that that Yahweh Shai is Hamashiach is born of Yahweh, and everyone that loveth him that begotten loveth him also that is begotten of him. Okay, so if you believe that Yahweh Shai is the Messiah, that means that you believe in Yahweh and then you love Yahweh Shai. So like, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, when we love the Most High and keep His commandments. Okay, so that's again, by the fact that you love one another, okay, that means that you keep the commandments, and if you keep the commandments, that means that you love Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. It goes full circles. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay, it says here, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. Okay, and it says, whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Okay, so the even if your life is on the line, okay, it might seem strange to the people in the world, because they will never understand that how is this man willing to sacrifice himself over taking the chip. If you take the chip, you can go back in the world. We'll even give you extra credits, you know, make you the top of the society. All you have to do is take the chip and forsake your beliefs. Okay, but the you know, it's either you do that or we kill you. Okay, so to them it's gonna seem strange that the elect are gonna be willing to sacrifice their own lives, because it says what? No greater love than this, that a man is willing to sacrifice his own life for his brother. Okay, and just as Yahweh Shai set a great example for us, we are to give our lives, okay, unto this ministry, unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai as well. And again, by doing so, it's not as we're losing it, okay, because again, he that loses his life for my name's sake shall receive it again. Okay, so we're not losing when it comes to making our bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And that's exactly the mindset of the elect. Okay, they would rather die than to turn their backs on the Lord. Okay, so again, not only will they honor Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and be obedient unto death, okay, but they will also keep the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, as it says in I believe Sirach 2. Sirach 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word. Okay, so again, they're gonna be obedient. Okay, and they that love Him will keep His ways. So you say you love the Lord, as it says, why callest thou me Lord, Lord, and do not the things that I tell you to do? Okay, you see, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the Lord loveth none but they that dwell with wisdom. So if you don't fear the Lord, that means that you don't keep if you don't keep the commandments, that means that you don't fear the Lord, which means that you don't love the Lord. Okay, and you don't love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, you see, again, it all goes full circle. Okay, and they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto Him, and they that love Him shall be filled with the law. Okay, you're gonna meditate in the scriptures day in and day out. You're gonna do your videos. You're gonna seek to edify the sheep of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. As it says, if you love me, feed my sheep. If you love me, do the work, do the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. He had to say it 3 times to really cement it in the mind of Peter. Okay, Peter was grieved. He didn't understand why, you know, but he said it because that's the importance of it. Do the work if you love Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Obey the law, statutes, and commandments, and call upon the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Have faith. Okay, that's what it means. You see? You know? So those are few characteristics of the elect. They're gonna have faith, they're gonna obey, they're gonna have the names, and they're gonna endure. Okay, you see, And I'll say that one last time. The elect of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, they're going to have faith. They're going to have the names. They're going to obey. Okay? And they're going to endure. Okay? You see? And those are things that we are to put into practice more and more as we're coming closer and closer into the day of judgment and the day of salvation. Okay? So Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Acha Kodash. Another quick lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom. Until next lesson. Barakatah.